What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. I'm sorry about the delay, man. I just got a lot going on. But tonight, the Hornets fell to the Raptors. It was a high-scoring game from the very start. I mean, it was just threes raining from both sides. Then we went to a little bit of a drought, and really was just defensively, the Raptors going on 14-0 runs and just put the game out of reach. But we did play well, especially in the first half. It just the way that we were playing it was hard to keep it up. Terry Rozier did keep it up. He played great. He playing like he trying to get the fuck up out of Charlotte. Nah, for real. He really did play great. I mean, 14 for 19, that's 73%. Um, 5 for 9 from three, that's 56%. 33 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Like Terry did his thing tonight for sure. LaMelo, Plumlee, they both played well, but it was kind of like outside of that, there wasn't very much help. I think McDaniels had like 11 points. PJ Washington, he had 13 points at halftime. He finished with 13 points. Like, it's just goddamn PJ. Like, and the thing was, he was like 5 for 7 in the first half, and then he only took one shot in the second half. Like, you had 13 points at halftime, was 5 for 7 from the field, and then you stopped shooting. What the fuck? And ultimately, the bench scoring is just kind of a problem right now. With Jalen McDaniels starting, his double digits are now not coming off the bench. Also, I will be doing a video on Jalen McDaniels tomorrow. I tried to get it out today, but I was just too busy when I was at the shop. I was too busy to actually get the video out. But I did see the report, and yes, I will be talking about it tomorrow. Yeah, so with him, he's starting now. So his points aren't coming off the bench. Kelly Oubre's out. And that right there is, between 17 and 20 something points a game off the bench. But really he should be starting. But that right there is gone. So right now, bench scoring is the biggest issue. JT Thor, he had 5 points. Mark Williams had 4 points. Uh, let's see who else. Cody Martin had 7. I know this off the top of my head, bro. Dennis Smith Jr., he ain't do too much. Let's see. Dennis Smith Jr. had 2 points. So it's just like, where's that bench scoring gonna come from? That's really the issue, man. And what's that? 18 bench points. That's 18 bench points scored. Kelly Oubre do that shit by himself. 18 points off the bench. Like, come on, man. That is ultimately what I feel like decided the game. I mean, really, that's not. I take that back. What decided the game was the offensive rebounds. The Raptors got so many. It's hard to beat a team when they're getting a second chance, third chance, fourth chance. It's hard. But it is what it is. Hopefully, we can learn from our mistakes today. We played them again on Thursday. Literally. Excuse me, y'all. We played them again on Thursday. In Toronto. You just basically have a day's rest, and we're just gonna have a rematch basically, so we can have a chance to get our face back. Yeah, it was definitely a high scoring game though. It was a good game. It was definitely a good game. I hate that we just couldn't get it done, man. But we're lacking the firepower down the stretch. Lacking the firepower just all around, like our big three really did the heavy lifting tonight. Plumlee's the big three. LaMelo, Terry, Plumlee, that's the big three right now. But PJ has been playing good recently, but yeah, right now it's kind of like Terry, LaMelo. Why about Giannis so much? Terry, LaMelo, Plumlee, that's the big three right now. So we got to depend on that. I do think Plumlee will have another good game against the Raptors simply because the Raptors don't have like a true center, a big center. Siakam is their center. Um, so I do expect Plumlee to have another great game against them on Thursday. Um, but they do play good perimeter defense, but LaMelo and Terry still did their thing. So I don't know. I think this is a game that we could come out and win on Thursday, but we just have to have a really good all around effort on both sides of the ball. It's got to be everybody. Everybody's got to contribute somewhat offensively, and we got to really tighten up on defense, man. I mean, they were just scoring at will. You know, they were just scoring at will. How many points did they give us, bro? I keep you on so much. 132 points. It's hard to win games in the NBA when you give up 132 points, um, especially on the road. Yeah, man, you got to tighten up. I mean, we allowed them to have 36 points in the fourth quarter. I mean, they had 3 quarters where they scored more than 35 points on us. Come on, bruh. That's crazy in itself right there. That's 105 points through 3 quarters right there. Like, come on, bruh. You gotta tighten up. Man, I'm sorry. This video gonna be short, bro, because I'm tired, man. I really be having long days, man. For real. But let's get into the stats. Like I already talked about, PJ Washington, 13 points, 0 points in the second half. Did have 2 blocks that did get me some money, so I'm not gonna go too hard on him tonight because he did give me a bag. But it doesn't matter though; it still don't matter. 2 turnovers, 3 fouls, -17 plus or minus, the worst plus minus. But he was guarding Siakam though. Siakam cooked him. Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, this is what I just don't understand about PJ. Like, you're 5 for 8 from the field. That's 62%. You're 3 for 6 from three. That's 50%. Why stop shooting when you're playing good? And he only had 1 assist. Not like he was passing. I don't get PJ, bro. And he only had 1 rebound. I don't get PJ, man. Truly don't. McDaniels, 11.7 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block. He did have 5 fouls. He was guarding Siakam. But 3 for 7 from the field is 43%. 1 for 2 from three is 50%. I do not want us to get rid of Jalen McDaniels, man. I really do not. I really like Jalen McDaniels. I think he's a good young piece, and this is something he could do for us going forward. He could be an 11-7 guy, a 12-7 guy, 13. You know what I'm saying? He can give you around 12 to 15 a night and around 6 to 7 rebounds a night when he's getting starter minutes. And he's a good 3-and-D player. I do not want to lose Jalen McDaniels. I really don't. And like I said, I will go more depth about that tomorrow when I drop the trade rumor video. The Suns are interested in him. A few other, well, I said multiple teams, but the Suns are kind of like the front runners. So I don't know. We'll see. But moving on, Plumlee, 21 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, plus 0 plus minus. So yeah, it's not, not bad. I'm surprised he only had 7 rebounds. I did think he was kind of going to kill on the boards, but he was just scoring at will. 9 for 10 from the field. I think he started out like 7 for 7. He just wasn't even missing, bro. 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 60%. Not bad for him. So yeah, man, he played pretty good, man. And then Terry, like I said, he did go crazy tonight. Had a good, efficient game. 33 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, good shooting splits, and we miss Scary Terry. We miss Scary Terry, man. I swear last year he was just having crazy runs where like he was hooping like this for like a month straight. Or like because like he was averaging like 17 points and he finished averaging like 20 plus. Like he just went crazy for a little stretch last year. And that's a Terry that we need back, man. That's a Terry that can get us some trade packages. That's Terry that get us some trade packages, man. LaMelo Ball, 24 points, 14 rebounds. I mean, 14 assists, 4 rebounds. Um, only 2 fouls tonight, which is really good. Because the Raptors, they're a big team, a physical team. And they just have like a lot of big physical guards. OG Ananobi, Gary Trent Jr., even Scotty Barnes is out there playing on the perimeter sometimes. So, I'm happy that LaMelo only got 2 fouls. And um, Eric Collins was talking about this. LaMelo had only played 17 games this year and fouled out of 4. And that's almost 25% of the games he's fouling out. That's a big deal. So, yes, I definitely am going to give him props for only having 2 fouls tonight. Definitely going to give LaMelo his props for defending without fouling, man. It's going to be very important moving forward for him to be able to stay in games when guarding, big physical guys. You can't just try to swipe the ball and get little stupid fouls. But anyway, LaMelo 4 for 9 from three, 44%. 9 for 22 from the field, 41%. And he played 38 minutes, man. Like Steve Clifford believes in playing LaMelo. He gives him his minutes, man. He be out there. So I know LaMelo fans. I know LaMelo fans love that, man. They love to see him out there those long minutes, and I do too. I'm happy for him too. But yeah, negative 16 plus or minus. Um, Dennis Smith Jr., 2 points, 6 assists, 3 steals. And that's what he brings, but we still need more than 2 points, dog. I don't care. I say that shit about anybody. I need more than 2 points when you playing 24 minutes. 1 for 7, 0 for 3 from the three. And, you know, Dennis Smith gets a lot of open threes. And my pet peeve is just watching players miss open shots. If you in the NBA, you should be able to make open shots. Everybody's not going to shoot 100%. We know that. It doesn't matter how open you are. You're going to miss sometimes. But it just like knock down the open shots, bro. You got to. You got to. Especially like if you're going to be out there with LaMelo, if you're going to be out there with Terry, you know, you got to be able to score it with them. I know he plays defense. He plays good defense. But it's like if they're getting walled off and they throw it to you because you wide open, you got to make that shot. Like, same thing I say about JT Thor. All of our players out there, if you're going to be out there on the perimeter, you have to be capable of making an open 3-point shot. Otherwise, why are you hovering around the 3-point line? And as a guard, Dennis Smith Jr., he's going to be at hovering around the 3-point line. He's going to be at the top of the key, wide open, waiting for the ball. And you got to be able to catch and shoot. You have to, bro. If you're playing off the ball, you have to be able to catch and shoot. You have to. And as much as LaMelo and Terry have the ball, Dennis is going to be off ball. You have to be able to catch and shoot, for real. But, 3 steals. He always brings that defensive tenacity, but we do need the buckets, especially with this bench unit that we're running right now. Cody Martin, 7 points. He had 4 fouls. JT Thor, 5 points. Mark Williams, 4 points. Somebody's got to step up and be the leader for this bench unit. Somebody has to, for real. Cody Martin, 7 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. Like I said, he's still shaking off the rust, but that's 25% from 3, dog. You got to step it up. Got to step it up. This is one of the reasons why I was so iffy about us re-signing Cody Martin, because this is what he does. 7 points, few rebounds here, assist or 2 there, and perimeter defense. That's it. Personally, I like Bryce McGowan's more already. Like, I'd just rather see Bryce McGowan's, but it is what it is. JT Thor had a +7 plus minus, and I got to give it up to him because that is the highest plus minus on the team. highest plus minus on the team. 5 points, 1 rebound, no assist. 12 minutes, 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from three. Um, he made an impact. He scored those 5 points back to back. And then yeah, but +7, plus minus. But once again, for me, it be the zeros, bro. 0 blocks, 0 steals, 0 assists, 1 rebound. You got to get out there and start stuffing that stat sheet a little bit more, man. But hey, as long as JT Thor can make the open shots, I don't necessarily have a problem with him being out there because he does play good defense, and at the end of the day, he is a forward. It's not like he's a guard where like you're looking for him to score so much. If he can constantly get around that set, 6, 7, between 6 points and 10 points, if he can kind of get in that range consistently, I'll be really happy. Just do that and play defense, and I don't have a problem with you, JT. So all I need, just make your open shots, and he did do that tonight. And then last but not least, Mark Williams, 4 points, a block, 4 rebounds in 14 minutes. He was 1 for 2 from the field, and he did make both his free throws. -12 plus minus. I really would like to see Nick Richards get some minutes again. I mean, I'm happy to watch Mark Williams play, but I wish we could still see Nick Richards. It's really tough. It's really tough, but it is what it is. I did kind of expect him to play better. I did expect to see him more. He only had 1 foul, but I don't know. I guess he just didn't match up well with Toronto's roster because, like I said, they don't have a true traditional center. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I'm tired. I'm at 17 minutes. I'm sorry for getting a video out late. Again, I apologize. But Thursday, I'm on it. And I will be going live on Thursday, bro. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. Like, I'm gonna do something, bro. Even if I gotta go live from my phone. Cause somebody commented. They either commented on YouTube or added me on Twitter. I don't even remember at this point. Asked when I was gonna start going live again. So I gotta go live. Like I gotta go live. I think it was a YouTube comment last night. I can't remember who it was, but we talk a lot in our comments. I'm really tired. My mind is blank right now. I'm sure you're gonna comment on this video and say what's up so I can shut you out in the next video. But I am gonna go live, bro. I'm gonna go fucking live, like for real. I'm always driving. Like I'm driving. I'm always doing something. And like I watch the game. I end up watching the game from my phone. Yeah, so like by the time I get home, I just want to kind of chill the fuck out. Or like the game's almost over, and then right when I'm done with that, I gotta hop on and start my fucking video. So yeah, but no excuse though. I'm gonna try to give y'all the best content that I can, especially the content that y'all asked for. So I'm gonna go live on Thursday, bro. Going live on Thursday. Let's see what time the game is, because really the games keep starting later and later. Like, what happened to the 7 o'clock tip-offs for real? And then the other day we played at 5. Like, when are we doing? Why can't we just go back to the 7 p.m. games, you know? So yeah, we played them Thursday at 7:30 once again. So yeah. I don't know. But y'all hold me to my word. I will be going live. Even if it's just for 1 quarter, goddammit, I'm going live. But anyways, I'll see y'all Thursday. Actually, no, I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Midday News video. Until then, peace.